All right, here we go. Get my microphone over here.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? My name is Rich Guzman,
What's going on, you guys? My name is Ace Guzman.
and welcome to Ace and Rich Live. We are here to help you design a lifestyle business that gets results. And let's find out who is on the chat with us here. We got some chats going on.
Yes.
We got the comments happening over here. I'd like to know who is here.
I see a lot of people here. This is awesome. Hey, guys, what's going on? And also, if you are here for the very first time and you're watching us live on our YouTube channel, be sure to smash that likes button and hit the subscribe.
Absolutely. So now, guys, we got a lot of questions to get to, and let me start off this question. How's everybody feeling today?
Oh, you're starting off the question with them, right?
Yeah. How is everybody feeling today? Check it out. Let me see the responses in the Facebook there.
All right, let's take a look at the Facebook.
Yeah, guys, let me know, how are you feeling today? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good.
Absolutely feeling great here. What is going on,
It's
guys?
Friday night. You guys know what that means, right? It's time to get some breakthroughs going on today.
Let's get with the feels.
Yep.
You know, as soon as we got ready to start, we got hit with a testimonial from Donald Campbell.
Oh, that was
How
nice.
awesome
That was incredible.
That was really awesome of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
For taking
we're
the
not done with
time.
you yet, Donald. We got more work to do with
Oh
you.
man, we're not done with that many people either. Because the thing is, when we get people going and they start getting results, we're like, you know what? It's just the beginning, baby. It's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning.
We just getting warmed up.
Yeah. We like monkey on your back.
All right, so open up the comments over here, Rich, so that way we can see them, because I don't see them over here yet.
Just go to Facebook.
There we go. It's just slowly loading.
Yep, there we go. So go look at the comments, guys, and see what's going on. And I just want to know how everybody is feeling today. I want to get some feedback, things like that.
Is that it?
Volume's over here.
No, it's right here.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Okay, Arnetta's here. Awesome. Karen and Steve from Colorado in the house. What's going on?
Colorado, how you doing,
Richard
baby?
Osborne, all the way from Monroe, Michigan.
Richard Osborne, Michigan.
Okay, here we go. And guys, listen, the best way to watch us live is either on our YouTube channel, or you could watch us on our Facebook profile right here on our timeline. And this is why you need to really hit that follow button on profile, so that as a follower of Ace and Rich, you can get the notifications and let you know that we are live. Okay.
And not only that, but you're also watching us on Internet Marketing Pros,
Yes.
one of our Facebook groups, right? So be sure to ask your questions right there as well, and we'll get to it.
All right, guys. So here's how we're going to do this. We are going to ask you guys, what is holding you back? You know, you saw the post earlier today. We want to start off with this awesome topic. What is holding you back with getting results with your online business? What's holding you back with your mindset? What's holding you back from actually taking some kind of action? Okay. And these guys are already jumping ahead of the game. So let's go right into the questions.
What is holding you back? Could
All
be
right.
mindset, could be business, could be a lot of different things.
Here it comes. Okay. So we have Romeo from the Philippines with a different question. While you guys are thinking about answering
Hey,
that
Romeo,
one.
good to see you
Romeo
again.
from the Philippines, thank you so much. Says, Ace and Rich, what is the best marketing to do? Is it offline or online marketing?
Now, this seems like a network marketing question to me when I see
Sounds like he's a network
offline,
marketer.
online, right?
Sounds like he's a network marketer.
Yeah. So, I
Yeah.
mean, this is something that, you know, requires different expertise, right?
Yeah.
So you have people that are really proficient in doing offline marketing, right? And this is for network marketers.
Right.
So there's people out there that actually will go out there, communicate with strangers, and convince them to, you know, go to a meeting or go to a private meeting at their house, right? There's two different ways of doing it. And, you know, some people can really do that. Some people can really nail it and build a business that way. I've tried it. Oh, man, I can't do that for the life of me. No way. Never go down that road
I
again.
used to do it when I was younger.
And, you know, yeah, you used to do it
I started
too.
in the days of network marketing. You know, network marketing back in the 90s when I started, and then how it is compared to today's network marketing are they're totally two different things. I mean, they still do the same type of training, you know, the typical stuff that you need to do offline. But due to COVID restrictions, it makes
Good
it a
old
lot
COVID.
difficult for somebody to do a home party or some kind of like in-person type of presentation. And this is why you need to leverage the internet. So, Romeo, since you were asking what is the best thing to do, well, I would think of this. To each his own. There are people out there that are still quite successful with network marketing. So we're not downing the network marketing industry, even though we're affiliate marketers. It's really up to you what you are comfortable with. If you like your network marketing opportunity so much that you're passionate about it, you can really get into it. You understand the culture around it. You're using the products yourself, right? Because you got to be a product of the product.
Right on.
You got to make sure that you're out there and you're telling the truth about your results. You're not faking it to make it or trying to pretend to be something that you're not. Then I recommend that is the one for you. But here's the thing. There are people who have been burnt in that industry for so many years and they have never once made a dime. Anybody could comment on that? Let me know with a quick yes. And the thing is, they didn't like doing the whole prospecting type of thing. They didn't like talking to friends and family. They didn't like throwing parties with no shows, meaning they threw a party and nobody showed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they didn't like pitching, okay, to people that they don't know because the pitch would not come out properly. So they knew right away that they hate being rejected. That's another thing that's a problem with people who don't like to prospect. And they were doing all kinds of like crazy, things to try to get attention offline. So this is why the affiliate marketing industry was also an alternative to doing all of that, because you don't need to prospect. Hello. You don't need to inventory products. Hello. You don't have to deal with people that are employed by you or buy a separate location offline and have a building. Okay, you don't have to deal with any of that stuff.
Let me piggyback off that because that's really
it's
good what you said.
Online.
Yeah.
It's 100%.
Now,
online.
here's the thing. How do we build a network marketing business? It's a really
Yeah.
good question, right? Because Romeo, seems like you are in a network marketing business. So how do we
Right.
build a network marketing business on the internet, right? You got a lot of people telling you need to go and talk to as many people as you can on Messenger and things like that. But that's still kind of following the old school method, right?
It is.
Just kind of it's more of a push method. What you're doing,
Mhm.
and by pushing and pushing and pushing, you're repelling people away. Let me give you an example. You ever notice when you put two magnets together, right? Either they stick, right? Or if you turn them around this way, they repel from each other, right? They just move away from each other. This is what happens when you go online and you try to prospect. The magnets are reversed and people just get pulled away from you. All right. And here's the thing. There's a way to build a business on the internet with your network marketing company, but it's a little bit of a different method that you're probably not used to. And what you want to do is you want to definitely focus on how are you serving the marketplace as far as the network marketing niche.
Yes.
Right? Start there. How are you serving in the market, in the marketing space with your network marketing niche? So how are you communicating? How are you solving problems? Okay. I'll tell you a quick story. Stories is how people learn. So I'm going to share a story with you that really resonated with me today. Now, back in the day in 2016, was it 2016? No, it was in the, sorry. I'm thinking about,
yeah.
And then in the 90s, early 90s, right? I was in a company called Equinox International.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of that company,
I
but
heard of that company.
they were selling water filters before water was a problem in people's homes, right? So they were really ahead of the curve and everything. And they sold supplements and stuff like that too. But here's the thing. I watched this guy, right? The owner of the company. I was invited to a meeting, all right? I went to an office. I was invited to a meeting. I sat down, and the first thing that was played was the owner's story, okay? Why? Well, think about it. If you go see something, nobody knows who you are. They need to get to know who you are to build trust. So why should somebody sit down and then watch a presentation afterwards and then purchase a product? You can't just go, hey, sit down, we're going to get started, and guess what? Here are the products.
No.
It doesn't work very well.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't. What works well, see, it's kind of funny. They teach you to bring all these people to these meetings, but when you look at the owner of the company, he was doing something different. That's what we do online, guys.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
We create our own story to share who we are, okay? So people can become familiar with us and begin to build trust with us, then in turn want to buy from us. See the difference there? It's not just about pushing your product.
Right.
A lot of people, unfortunately, they like to push the product immediately.
They do.
You don't want to do that.
Mm-mm.
Not online. No, it doesn't work.
No.
But what you can do is focus on how can I become a better marketer? How can I serve the marketplace in a way that I can position myself as an authority in the marketplace by sharing knowledge and wisdom that I've invested time and energy to learn the industry.
That's right.
right? And what we do is we sell things on the front end when it comes to network marketing. We sell a dream, we sell a vision. But that vision and dream that we sell for network marketers online is, let me help you build your business by certain things that you don't comprehend.
That's right.
And we can lay it out in a simple fashion for you that you're literally able to look at it and go, I can follow that. You mean to tell me I don't have to talk to 50 people a day and get rejected every single day on Facebook in the Messenger? And get Facebook all pissed off and then shut down your Messenger? I don't have to go through that? No. We just pull that person away from pain into pleasure. Now the person, we got their attention. You see? It wasn't about like, hey, we got a product and this is what the product's all about. No. This is about, how can we serve you? How can we help you? Pull you away from that frustration and agony that you're dealing with, that we could help you design a better lifestyle for yourself. And this is a big one, guys. Stay tuned. Don't leave, because if you leave, you're going to miss it. Learn how to profit from the people who say no.
That's right. Yes, I remember that.
Huh?
Oh my gosh.
Because what happens is, if you're trying to convince people to join your business through the product, you got more no's coming, right? But if you actually share something with them to help enhance their business, their marketing, well, guess what happens? They're more likely to take the plunge, because they're like, well, wait a minute. Yeah, that could effectively help me in my business.
Well, wait a minute. Romeo says, but hold up, Rich. I understand all that, but my business is not a physical product. Like you say, my business is financial. Okay.
Same thing.
It's the same thing.
It doesn't matter. You still have to follow.
You can sell insurance.
Yeah.
You can sell,
You can still follow the same examples, but you got to ask yourself, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you selling? Yeah, you're selling financial, products, whether digital or physical, it doesn't matter. But you're not going to sell that unless they trust you by educating them first. Right. How much do you know about the financial market? Right? And are you selling the dream for that product that you're actually selling?
Yeah. Because
they could join you and make a lot of money and have freedom and design a lifestyle business, right? Is that possible in what you're selling? Because you have to lead with that, because people do want to change their lives. People do want that change, and they want to possibly change their zip code.
And let me just piggyback off of that before we move on to the next question. We got a lot of questions, but Romeo, just to wrap this thing up, okay, from the looks of it, like, you have to understand something. Don't get involved in a network marketing opportunity, okay, that you're in if you yourself is not using the product. Now, you said financial. So obviously there has to be a strong driving force that you decided to sign up with such a product. Don't give me that bull about, because I make a lot of commissions with it, because that can't be it. You cannot let money be your motivator. You have to have something more deeper than that.
Agreed. Yeah.
Like if you got a sick mom and, you're afraid that, she's near her end of her days, and you're worried about, paying for the coffin out of pocket and having a funeral, paying out of pocket, or running a GoFundMe account so you can raise the money because you don't have it, that I can understand. Okay. That's a strong reason why. But not everybody got a mom that's sick that's going to end up having to, kick the bucket, and then you have to pay for things. Right. So what I'm saying is, it has to be more of a reason why you decided to pick this financial opportunity.
But that's
to be
mindset.
Able to sell. Because here's the thing, and this is what I'm getting to. Here's my point. My point is, you can never sell something if you're not 100% believing in it. That's my point.
But again, if you're trying to sell something, okay, you have to make sure that you are selling with the dream up front. Yeah. And the only way to really do that, okay, with the financial market, is to educate them on how you can help them grow their business. Because when you find other people who are selling a similar product, that's your market. And what you're telling me, it is network marketing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
yeah,
I can tell.
He said it's right. It is a network marketing.
It's network marketing. So you can't lead with the financial stuff in the front. It's not going to work.
No.
You have to make sure that you sell the dream, the vision by educating them on how you could help them
Yep.
grow their business. And if they don't have a business, sell the dream up front by educating them, because if they don't know, you need to educate them.
That's right.
Okay.
So, like I said, if it's something that you believe in, then lead with that. If it's something you don't believe in, you're looking for something else and you're ready to just step out of your comfort zone and do affiliate marketing away from network marketing, we can show you how.
Exactly.
Just send us a
And
message.
you could use affiliate marketing on the front end to fund the back end of your network marketing company.
Yes.
Okay. This is how people are building their businesses with network marketing online.
Stephen Karen says, are we using the phone text tonight? No.
No
No, we're not
text.
going to do that tonight. Hey, coaches. Hey, Candace. How you doing? All right.
Candace. Wow, I haven't seen you in a while.
Richard Osborne says, I need to find out what's the best place to go get people to sign up on a shoestring budget. I've been sending out emails that I got off of Hoppy Copy and ChatGPT, and I can't get nobody. I'm thinking about getting some money together and start advertising on Facebook.
Every time, listen,
boy.
Every time I hear a Hoppy Copy, it's just a funny name.
Hoppy Copy. Okay, here's the thing. I already see where you're going. Okay. Do you know why you're spinning your wheels right now, Richard? It's because, here's a fun fact, you're not studying. You know how that's a hard pill to swallow? Because I can relate to that. That's what happened with me. When I first started, you remind me a lot of me when I first started, and I was in the business industry for a long time. I started network marketing when I was 17. And I'll tell you something. What you're telling me here is you're on a shoestring budget, yet you still have a job. You've been sending out emails using a AI to help you write your content, but you can't get anyone. Here's the thing. You have to look at your business with transparent new lenses, new eyes. Every single thing that you do from the time you go to work, before you go to work, and when you come home from work has to count. They have to be and must be daily method operations that are income producing activities. You shouldn't be doing anything else other than focusing on income producing activities. Writing content with AI is not an income producing activity. Did you know that?
Yeah, that's true.
An income producing activity is something that brings a result. Okay. Now, if you look at your framework of your business, if your business is all set up and done, the next thing you should be doing is diving into the training portion and start studying what you need to do as a marketer. The study requires of, maybe I need to understand how does autoresponders work. Maybe I need to learn how to create my own capture pages using the funnel builder that I'm using. Maybe I need to learn how to generate a lead with the right types of traffic. This whole thing about, I'm thinking about diving into Facebook advertising, don't fall for that trap.
You're going through that hamster wheel.
It's a spinning of wheel.
And you're going down that rabbit hole where you're not going to get the result you're looking for, right?
You're not.
You're going to get frustrated. You're going to be like, oh, well, I created an ad. It was working for a while. And then all of a sudden, Facebook shuts you down. And you don't comprehend why.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes they just don't tell you. They just shut you down.
Exactly.
Happened to me a long time ago. So I would say, if you're going to go to Facebook ads, you have to understand how funnels work. And then you have to understand how the compliance works within Facebook with your funnel.
It's true.
And if you don't understand these, what do you have to do? You have to take a course.
Yes.
You have to invest time and energy.
Yes.
And you have to invest a lot more money, because Facebook ads are not cheap, right? It's gotten more competitive over the years, where there's a lot of corporates using Facebook ads.
True.
So it's costing more money for the average marketer to actually keep up with those costs, right? It happened also in Google AdWords. When I did Google AdWords back in 2008, it wasn't expensive.
Yeah.
It was affordable, right? Now try running a Google ad in Google AdWords. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm paying what, 25 cents, 50 cents a click?
Mm-hmm.
Like $1 a click? No, more.
And this goes back
Try more.
Let me interject. This goes back to what you said last week on the show, where people are avoiding the pain of learning.
Avoiding the pain. Yes.
Yeah, you're avoiding the pain.
Yes.
You don't want to. I'm sorry to say this, but you know what? I'm not sorry. You're just getting lazy. You don't want to study. You don't want to apply what you're studying. You want things quicker. Who wants things quicker? I know a lot of people want things quicker.
Everybody wants things quicker.
But guys, listen, this is a business. let's go back to this guy here he's been watching us for a while. Okay. Richard, you come to the show all the time and we love you so much. I appreciate every single question that you bring to us, no matter what type of question is. There's no stupid question.
You know what,
guys.
though? But he's on our team.
He is.
I'm going to say this.
Yeah.
He is on our team. And all you have to do is just schedule an appointment with us.
Yeah.
And we can follow up with you.
Don't be afraid to do that.
Yeah. We can follow up with you, see where you are along your journey and point you in the right direction. This is why we've been doing with the team this whole time. And they're making sales, right? Brand new people that we're bringing in are making sales.
Yeah.
Because we're guiding them along that process. They're reaching out to us. They're setting up appointments.
This is
people that are more
this is controversial, but this is true though.
People that are more proactive.
But wait a minute. This is the reason why.
Say, here go Ace and Rich now.
Hold on. This is the reason why though. The reason why a lot of people like Richard are not successful yet and going through the same spinning of wheels is because of that. They don't have the right guidance. And we are going to help them.
But my point that I was trying to get to is people that are not getting to where they're supposed to get to. Okay, like you're saying.
Yeah.
All right. They need to reach out and be more proactive. If you're not proactive, you're going to go in reactive mode. So you're going to go search for something else. And when something doesn't work out great for you, you're going to get reactive about it and try something else. Right? When we already have a proven method, what works.
Exactly.
Okay. So instead of like going down that rabbit hole and trying to figure out all on your own, you have to just say, hey, you know what? I got to set up an appointment with Ace and Rich. Like, where am I? What am I supposed to be doing right now?
Yes.
Where's my next step?
Yes.
Right. That's what we do with our team. We support them.
And here's another thing you got to do. Listen.
Got to listen.
You got to listen.
Yep.
Do you know why many people who earn their first 5 figures with Ace and Rich, 6 figures with Ace and Rich and beyond? Because they listen.
Yep.
If you don't listen to your mentors and you think you know everything, what's the point of getting coached? You know everything. Then you should be already well on your way, but you're not. So you're going to need somebody who is already successful, has the results, has helped others get the results, okay? And you got to start doing the work. I can't stress that enough. So hopefully that makes sense to you and that answered your question and then some. Go into our appointment scheduler right in our bio, okay? In our Calendly, pick a time. We're right here in Puerto Rico. You're in Michigan. Pick a time when you are not working, where there's no distractions. And if that's the case, I'll even put this publicly out there. If you got to work Monday through Friday and you just have no time and our schedules collide, I'll do a special Saturday session with you. Okay.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Nice.
Like, we really do care about the people that we work with, and we understand, work constraints. But listen, if you're willing to put in your 100%, I'll give you my 100%. All right.
Right.
That's how Coach Ace and Rich
High five
work.
on that one.
Word up. All
Love
right.
it.
All right, you guys. Let's see who else got some questions here. I see some comments about Richard, but there's Karen and Steve says, you can't just treat starting a business on a shoestring budget. It's a true challenge. It's true. Karen and Steve.
There's two sides, Steve.
Yeah.
And Karen. Okay. You have to understand that there's the paid marketing side. That means that you don't have much time, but you got capital. The other side is I have no capital, but I have more time.
Yes.
So you can invest a little bit in this business, and you can put a lot more time and energy into it.
It's just going to take longer.
It's going to take a little bit longer.
It's going to take longer.
But that's a reality.
Right.
And you really understand that. That's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because we did it, right? We did it. We didn't have any money. We were homeless. So how did Ace and Rich do it?
Oh my God, we did like 100 clicks.
The thing is, we did baby clicks.
Yeah.
Baby click orders with a little bit of money is all we could scrape up.
Just to get the business moving.
Just to get it moving. Yeah. And then making connections with people every single day.
What about the blogging?
The blogging that entails, we had to, Steve, we had to write articles about all the programs that we were part of, that we were selling. 2,000 word count.
And then Google changed. Oh, we got to do 5,000.
I actually developed carpal tunnel. Remember when my hand was hurting? I was like, I'm going to kill you, Rich. My hand hurts. I've been typing forever. It takes a long time. And then I found out about speech to text dictation. And I'm like, I'm really going to kill you now, because I could have done that all along instead of using my fingers. But I forgive you. I developed my muscles in my hands, and now I type faster than a lot of people.
So I did you a favor.
Yeah, you did me a favor. You type fast, and I type like 85 words per minute. It's been tested. That's how I know. So he says, Richard says, Thanks. How about Craigslist? Is that a good place to advertise?
Creditors, you got to be really careful because you can get ghosted. So let's say you put an ad up on Craigslist
Yeah.
and they don't like your ad, or for some reason, it'll show that it's still going out there, but really nobody's seeing it. Like, you may see it like it's going out there, but in reality, it's nobody can see it. They'll ghost it.
Exactly.
So just be really careful if you're in an ad, because you have, when it comes to an ad with, I would pay for it. I know last time I checked was Craigslist was $25
Here
an
comes
ad.
the questions. Oh my God. Okay. Go ahead.
I know it's like $25 at the time. I mean, I haven't run it in a while. It's been a while. But a lot of things have changed. So it was like $25 an ad, and we would go to different states and run certain ads. Okay.
I'm not wearing shoes.
Hey, you're in Puerto Rico.
I'm in Puerto Rico.
So-
I'm not wearing shoes.
So
I keep it
now,
real.
I mean, I would look at how much it costs for the ad, because I know the ad's a lot more less expensive. But understand this: you still have to learn the skill set of writing ads,
You have
the
to.
right kind of copy.
Yes.
I have to learn that when I do Google AdWords,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I mean, anything that you do, you have to learn it. You just have to learn it.
Yeah, there's no running away
Yeah.
from it.
So-
Now I see questions coming in from Internet Marketing Pros. This is awesome. Albie says, question.
Albie,
I've been modeling you guys. Aw.
thank you.
Instead of spending 3 days a week doing free trainings for my team, I now am spending every Friday mentoring my team at $100 a month each week, and got my first client this morning who paid me on
Yes.
time.
All right.
That's awesome.
That is
Leverage your
incredible.
time, bro. Leverage your time. Leaders
Yes.
need to be doing this. There's nothing wrong with that. It is a great way for you to also level up your skill sets, because the more you teach others, the more you retain as well, and you start learning more as well.
Right on, man.
Way to go. So my question is, and this is still Albie, I'm still trying to make more high ticket sales by also getting 100 subscribers a day. Right now, I'm spending about $300 a week. And Richard, listen to this. This is another leader. $300 a week on solo ads and getting about 60 subscribers a day. Now, I've been definitely getting sales from it, and sometimes some higher upgrade sales. My theory is that just like I have to send thousands of emails a day to get 6 responses a day, I'm thinking that if I just stay consistent with getting as many subscribers per day as I can, that it will build momentum at the right time and results will happen. I've been getting my best customers from converting my email list to paid members. Are you understanding what Albie is here?
I was
That's
like,
a mouthful.
my response at first was like, you know what I mean? Like
It's a
trying to figure out the
bit-
numbers.
Yeah.
So basically, as long as you're getting a pretty decent opt-in rate and those numbers are growing, steady, like daily, you're on the winning edge, because you're getting more leads for what you're investing in, and the bulk of the dead and people that don't even, they're just tire kickers, right? That's just life, right? Any business that does any advertising will experience that when they're generating leads. So for you, Albie, generating those leads and following up daily is important, but we got to get more creative, right? We got to get more creative with the following up. It's so funny. I was looking at something today I'm going to share with you guys, and this will be good for you, Albie. I have things that I've saved since I started my journey in affiliate marketing. And one of the greatest things I learned was from a gentleman called Mike Dillard. And he talked about like, magnetic sponsoring, right? Which is, attraction marketing, which is, attracting leads to you. Okay. And what he did was, in his funnel, and this is where he broke down his funnel, he actually had a self-liquidating offer. Self-liquidating offer means there's something that he created that he sold on the front end as he's building his major big ticket business on the back end. Okay. So what you can do is you can start doing like a boot camp. Okay. Because he had a boot camp, about 5 videos in the first 5 days of his follow-up. And he got really, really personal with his list, with those leads. Not only that, but every day was an education. It wasn't about buying. It was about educating.
Mm-hmm.
So he wasn't even trying to sell them. He was building the trust,
Yeah.
building the rapport, telling the story, all those great things, we just talked about.
Yes.
And literally in those next 5 days, I mean, I went through it and then I bought. right? I
There you
bought,
go.
it was Magnetic sponsoring
Yeah.
physical book at the time.
That's cool.
And I still have it, not available anymore. I still have that spiral band physical book. And I learned that from Mike Dillard. And I said to myself, I need to try that. And I created a boot camp. I know a lot of marketers that did the same thing. What it does, it gets more connected to your leads on a more personal level. Not just text, but more personal. But here's the key. During this 5-day boot camp, you have to ask yourself, what is your strategy going to be? What are you going to be teaching? And whatever you're teaching, is it going to solve a problem day by day?
Right.
And is it going to move the needle for those people who are going through those 5 days?
Right on.
If you can do that, which I believe you can, then that means you're going to have more leads being converted into sales because you did a really good job communicating the message, educating with the message on video, because video is the best next thing to being in person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's why we love doing video, right? We do lives, we do other videos, we do TikTok, right? So it's like the more you're on video, the more personal people feel connected to you. But the boot camp strategy for your list, because all those leads that are coming in, they want something.
They do.
Because if they didn't want something, they wouldn't opt in. And a lot of people fall short on the follow-up process.
Yes.
Don't fall short on the follow-up process. Start off with a 5-day boot camp series. And how do you do it? You go in the funnel builder, you create the first page, okay? And all you do is just go duplicate, 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 duplicate. Now you have 5 pages. On those 5 pages, you can create, bring them through a journey on each day, educating them to an end result. And then from there, you tell them, buy the product. Because you gained that, you got them to the point that you gave and gave and gave. So you did value, pitch, baby. And during the values, you could indirectly pitch by having something there. You get what I'm saying? You can have a button there. You don't have to say, hey, click that button and just buy my stuff. No. It's there if you want to. I'm not going to tell you, but it's there. I'm not going to let it just be in your face, let it pop there when you touch it, right? I'm going to tease you a little bit. But at the end, I will give you a call strong to action. You see how I'm doing that? You see how I'm painting the picture where I want you to be? You got to understand, this is how you really work the leads. That's why I would say, if anybody ever heard on the internet that the money's in the list, they're all full of shit, run the other way. The money is not in the list. The money is how you work the leads on your list. Mm-hmm. I coined that.
You sure did, baby.
Right? Because think about it. If that was the case, everyone would be making money with their list. And the majority don't. That's because they don't educate themselves on copywriting. They don't educate themselves on communication. They don't educate themselves on following up. They don't understand how to communicate on video effectively. They don't know how to educate because they're not, again, Richard Osborne, I'm bringing you out again. You're not investing in your learning to understand how to put it together.
Yeah, that's so true.
Again, Albie, right? We have to think outside the box. How can we do things that our competition is not doing? Mm-hmm. See, Mike Dillard, what he did was he actually was smart. He went his own way, and he said, you know what? I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to create a boot camp. I'm going to speak on video, and I'm going to educate what I believe needs to be educated on. Mm-hmm. From my experience, because of what I've invested time and energy and money in these products and digital products and mentors to learn how to become a better marketer. So now I can create my own self-liquidating offer through my boot camp, right? And now I can sell them something that when I lay my head at night, I know that I'm touching one person at a time. I'm changing somebody's life one person at a time. You get what I'm saying? I want you to think that way. Think outside the box. This is how you become a better marketer.
Woo! Guys, is there a flame emoji on there? Oh, man, that was hot. That was hot.
That was hot.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you, that was hot.
Steve says, Steve here, with a background in mindset and personal growth, in regards to pain management with our clients, how do we promote HBA and power lead system with this type of experience?
Well, I mean, if you have like a rotator already set up, it's pretty much done for you, right? Because you're on our team. So we have those links flipping around when you run traffic and things like that. This is why the follow-up process should be more self-branding,
Right.
right? The more self-branding, the better, because it really, if one offer doesn't resonate with somebody, the other one will. Okay, so you have to look at it that way. But when somebody is on your list and you're following up, don't really think about like what offer should I promote, right? It's already being promoted automatically, right? And then what I would do in your case, with your follow up, is the HBA, because you can get both sides of the spectrum with HBA. You can be like, you know what, I can give you a funnel builder for your business. So if you're on my list,
right,
and you have a business and you're struggling, guess what? I can help you with this. And if you're on my list and you're brand new, you've never done this before, I can help you out with this. See how that works? So, but what I like to do is I like to have a rotator when I'm driving traffic, and I let people decide through that rotator. But when they come on my list, I'm going to promote something that I think is going to help you along your journey as far as being a marketer.
Brilliant.
Right? And having a funnel, because everyone, every niche, every person who's a marketer needs a funnel.
Yes.
Now, corporate giants are getting into the funnel game. Like now they're building funnels for their business, right? So if we know that, we should lead with that, right? And you could really step outside the affiliate marketing niche to sell funnels. Think about that.
There are people that are using it.
That's the
doing it that
beauty.
way too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's the beauty about that.
Yeah, they're making bank from doing that. But
Yeah.
now this is Karen. This is the other half. So Steve's question came out. Now it's Karen, his
Oh,
wife.
I love it.
Karen says, "This is Karen. When we are waiting at the barrier and trying to soften, how would you recommend allowing your mind and body to soften in order to get on the other side and gain success?"
Different way of speaking it. So so are you saying there's like a barrier in the middle, and you're over here, and you're trying to jump over here, right? That's what I'm gathering. So yeah, there is a barrier. Okay, I won't deny that. That's every entrepreneur goes through it, especially online, because online's a different animal, right? So what we want to do is, if we're here and we want to be over here, and we've never done this, we have to start, of course, here. And we have to understand that you're in the middle of a journey right now. And in this journey, we have to really focus on becoming the best version of ourselves to educate, to teach, and build a brand. The brand, again, Mike Dillard taught me this too. He said, your brand is you. Your brand is you, Inc. business model. So when we grow our brand by educating ourselves, becoming better in the marketplace, sharing knowledge and wisdom because of the time and energy and money we invested, right, into ourselves to learn and be better, and go out there in the marketplace, again, positioning ourselves as the authority, that's when people start to gravitate to you, because now you're sharing great value. Jim Rome said it best. It's all about the value that you give to the marketplace. The more value you give, the better value you give, the more money you're going to make. It's like there's people out there that won't educate themselves, and they want to learn affiliate marketing, but they won't educate themselves. What they do is, I want to make money. What's the product? What is this? I gotta make money. And they lead with that, and they forget about the journey. They forget about the education to become better themselves, to attract more people, right? To build a bigger business. And I'm gonna break this down even further. So when you're educating yourself and you're out there in the marketplace and you're sharing knowledge and wisdom, understand people want someone, they're looking for you. Like I heard this before in an event in 2008, many years ago, when I watched a live event. They said, there are people right now on the internet as we speak today that are looking for every single one of you who's watching this live right now. You just don't know it yet because you haven't recognized the best version of yourself.
I love that.
Okay?
Ooh, that's powerful.
And when you do that, when you take that time and energy to recognize, like, oh, yes, I want to be better at communicating. I want to be better at revealing the information that I'm learning. I want to be better at guiding, point guiding, directing, so I know I can help someone get a result. And here how we're going to break it down even further. What happens is someone comes to you and says, for the first time, Karen, I want to thank you so much for helping me. I want to thank you for helping me understand something that I was stuck in. And it's not about like, oh, you help me make $1,000 or you help me make, $5,000 or $10,000. That's irrelevant. We've helped people make six figures. We help people make $10,000, $1, all different numbers. And that's not irrelevant. I mean, that's not relevant. What's relevant is when you actually have someone come to you and acknowledge that you had something to do with a benefit with that individual. That's how you get your first testimonial.
Yes.
That's how your brand starts to develop. And you put it out there. Okay? Again, my dealer, right? And then again, what happens is you see that and you get excited and you go, yes, someone is doing a little bit better because of me. I had something to do with that. Yes, they had to put in the work. They're responsible for that. But you had a piece in that to affect someone else's life. That's priceless. You cannot put a price tag on what I'm saying. You cannot. Because it starts with 1, then it starts with 2, then it starts with 3, 4, 5. Before you know it, like, oh my God, where's the money been hiding all along? It's because you took the time to understand that what mattered was the other person, the other individual, and that individual is going to get the best from me because I decided to educate myself, position myself in the marketplace to be the best version of myself, to give back to the marketplace in ways that no one else is doing because I'm becoming unique to the marketplace. Because now you're starting to understand who you are. You're starting to understand your brand. You're starting to understand your voice. And more importantly, what you stand for and what you stand against.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the thing about this industry. It's a very different animal.
Yeah.
That's what people need to understand.
Oh, yeah.
And you can own a typical business and be like, well, we're great and amazing people. We've owned a business before. What's the difference between doing this type of business and, the type of business that you had offline? There's a big difference.
Very big difference.
Very big difference.
Yeah.
Because in that other business, okay, and I'm not experienced in physical business because I never owned one. You know more than the next person who owns a physical business and you were successful at it. But then when it comes to online marketing, you got kids running businesses that are younger than you. And we gained experience and we learned through going through the trenches and going through the motions. And we learned so much that we're making more than the most typical average mom and pop shop is picking up on their own self and what they're doing with their own physical business. So with the online business, we don't need to deal with any physical problems. We don't have to deal with being married into a shop or, a service type of private entity
overhead,
and be like an overhead and dealing with all that stuff. This is why a lot of people who want to do affiliate marketing, they tend to sell that physical business, take the money that they take left over and invest it into affiliate marketing so they can learn the education so they can do it. This is why the example of going all in is presented. Because here's the thing, and I want to talk about this a little bit before we get to the next question. Going all in, okay? How many of you guys went all in into your programs? All right, put it in the chat. You went all in. Now, let me explain if you don't know what this means.
Put all in, guys. All in the chat.
All in.
If you went all in, put all in.
All in means you invested into every single product offered by the program. From the lowest product to the high ticket product. You purchase everything. The smallest product with the smallest commission. I don't care what it is, $7, right? All the way up to something that can pay you over 40% commission, 80% commission, or whatever. Okay, did you go all in? Now, here's the next question. After you went all in, did you study? You see, this is where people they
silent.
slowed up.
This is where everybody gets silent.
Yeah. Did you study?
Now, truth be told,
Yeah.
when I first started, I was addicted to studying. And I've learned so much. But the difference, me and a lot of people, is that when I studied, just didn't study because there's a danger with studying too much. You can get addicted and you could get stuck in education mode. What I did was, and luckily, I had a mentor help me out. I literally studied, but I also took action at the same time. Because as I was studying, I was showing up for the calls, like being here on a live, and I was learning and I was taking action on what I was learning. Right? Like Brian, for example.
Yeah.
We would be on the call every single week, and he would walk, through what to do and things like that. And we would study, but we would also take action.
Right.
And we would, as we took action from what we learned, is when we learn what not to do.
Yes.
So if we screwed up, we're like, oh, that wasn't good, right? So because we were in the game, right? We're just in the game, and we're just failing as fast as possible. Failing forward as fast as possible.
Breaking some shit.
breaking some stuff as fast as possible.
Breaking stuff.
But this is how we learn, and we grew, and we understood, and we got our results.
And the reason why I brought this up is because the going all in is also a mindset. Let's take us, for example. We've done multiple sales for people, and we actually make sure that everybody who rolls with us, they do go all in. And I'll tell you why. This is a standard for Ace and Rich. The reason why is because when we say you're going to pull the trigger and go all in, you got to study. You got to do the work. You got to hit it like head on, no matter what happens along the way.
Yeah.
But you're not going to do it alone. You're going to have us by your side, walking you through every step if possible, but we don't babysit. We make sure that we teach you how to become self-sufficient. We teach you how to become internet marketing pros. This is why we came up with the name for the group, Internet Marketing Pros, because that was the inspiration. You become proficient in your business of online marketing, and the skill sets come along with it are priceless, because whether it be this or anything else, those skills are going to carry on with you no matter where you go or what program you add into your portfolio, because you'll know everything about marketing. You'll understand how to brand yourself. You'll understand how to create your own offers. You'll be able to excel more further than other people who are just getting started, and you'll go fast. This is what going all in is about. Going all in is not about, oh, I'll pay for everything right now, but I sit back and I'll wait till everything is done for me and I won't do anything and I'll wait to make sales.
No,
that is not going all in. And I have said this before and I'll say it again. I've seen people do this. They invest thousands into a program and go all in, and they do nothing. And these people, okay, got this mindset. Where's the get rich quick mentality? Even though they're going all in, they haven't done anything. They haven't done what they needed to do. And then there's the other side. The ones that are saying, when I say, damn it, I'm going all in, I will do whatever it takes. Whatever my mentors, my coaches, my trainers are going to support me on, I will do what they say. I will question when necessary, and I will always ask for them to help me and not be afraid to ask for some help. Because let me tell you something, if you don't ask for help, that's part of you going all in. You have to ask for help. If you don't, how are you supposed to learn? How are you supposed to get the assistance you need in case you fail forward? And then your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, they're not going to pick you up when the pieces fall down. And they don't understand this industry because they have no clue about it. So you got to go to your mentor, or you go to the community members that are in the community to back you up when you fall down. There's a saying in this industry, when you're down, you call up. That's how it goes. There's no up and then call down. It's when you're down, you call up. That means who are you going to call? Who are you going to rely on that is doing better than you, that you could absolutely trust and communicate with, and say, hey, I'm kind of stuck on this area. You got a couple minutes, you can help me out.
It's amazing to me that there's a lot of people that just don't reach out.
They don't.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, maybe they're scared or something, but
Yeah.
you know, I tell people you have to be, again, proactive. You can't be reactive.
Yes.
Okay. You gotta
Yes.
you gotta be hungry. You know, like Les Brown talks about, right? You
Yeah,
gotta be
gotta
hungry. You gotta be, but you
Yeah.
got, again, what you said earlier about the why,
Yes.
you get hungry by understanding the reason why you're here, the reason why you're doing this, right?
Mhm. And I
So-
love the people that do go all in with us and they're like, let's go, let's get to work. I'm ready to go. Okay. But understand, this is still going to take time. There is no fast way to get a sale.
Yeah.
You have to still study. You have to show up. You have to do the work. Even when you don't see sales popping in, you
gotta show
still
up.
have to show up.
You have to
Even
show
when
up.
you write emails and you send them out as broadcasts and there's no one opening them, you still have to show
Yeah.
up.
Absolutely.
Even when you're putting more money out there and you're running traffic through solo ads, Bing ads, Facebook ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, you still have to show up. Because the problem is going to happen is like, well, I'm doing all of this and I'm still not making any sales. You need to learn to be damn well patient.
Well,
This industry is like that. Yeah.
It's you have to understand
It will come.
you're transforming into an individual that you've never been.
Yeah.
Okay. And along that journey, you're being tested.
Oh, yes.
Are you worth
tested?
Are you worth it? Right.
Right.
And if you
I gotta adjust
if
myself.
you if you never quit, see,
Woo.
here's a mentor that told me something a long time ago. His name was Jay.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, and we met him in person several times, and he said, Rich, I believe if you never quit, you will figure it out.
I love that. I remember that. I still remember that.
And
yes,
those words that he has spoken couldn't be further from the truth.
It's true.
Because we see people come and go in this industry.
Yes.
Okay. We see people with so much great potential and they throw it all away.
They do.
Or there's an image that shows an individual in a tunnel just with his just mining.
Oh, the little cartoon character of the man with the pickaxe.
The pickaxe.
Yeah.
He's just picking away in this tunnel.
Uh-huh.
And then he just puts it on his shoulder and walks away.
And if he would have dug any further,
right?
the diamonds are right there.
The diamonds are right there. Like if he just kept, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would have been the breakthrough of his life.
It would have been a breakthrough.
So
and
it's
that's
like
the thing. People keep inching. They keep inching away into success, and they think that that's not good enough. It is good enough, right? I like Al Pacino. And I never seen Scarface, by the way, guys.
She's never
no
seen
judgment, okay?
Scarface.
I've never seen Scarface, okay? And he still busted my
That's
chops
so big.
about it.
Well, don't fly straight.
Okay, but don't let me mess my train of thought. There was a movie Al Pacino was in, and he cussed on this one, so I won't cuss on this one because we'll get monetized.
She's gonna love me again.
The one thing he says, stop it. The one thing he goes and he says this, guys. He goes, inch by inch is a cinch, yard by yard, it's going to be hard. And it's the fucking inches that is going to help you win this game. Remember that? Somebody quote the movie. I don't know what movie it was, but I remember that scene. And it is one of my favorite scenes because Al is just brilliant with his acting. But it's so true. In order for you to win this game, it's the inches that count.
Yep.
Not the yards.
Yeah.
You know, there was... It really grapples me when people say, you know, just tell me what to do. I got to make money like yesterday. So did we. When we were homeless and we needed to figure out what we needed to do as far as the activities to get the results, our mindsets were like, I mean, Rich was better than me.
We tried everything.
Rich was more equipped to handle the challenges than I was. Because I was a knucklehead. I was an egomaniac. I had so many things going on.
No, I lost my 6-figure business.
You had that on your shoulder,
I had
but
the
at least
experience.
you had the coaching and mentorship. I wasn't trained at all yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't trained it yet. I didn't become a coach or nothing.
If it wasn't for the
I
coaching,
was still wet behind the ears as an affiliate.
If it wasn't for the coaching, I would have never.
If it wasn't for that, for him investing into those thousands of dollars into coaching for those years with those millionaires, I wouldn't be who I am today because of him. He taught me how to get through the hardest times in my life, the times that I actually wanted to be like Peggy Bundy on Married with Children and sit up with my ass and eat bonbons and watch television and soap operas and not do one damn marketing thing. Oh, that was me. That was me. And the time when I had to go all in and I actually, said I would do it and I didn't want to do it. Guys, I'm teaching you from experience.
Yeah.
We're not talking theory here. Screw those gurus out there that are talking theory. Let them go ahead and get away with that. But let me tell you something. With us, that's what makes us unique.
Real life.
For real.
Yep.
Like, we keep this real. I was staying up at night with my toddler, who is now 17 years old. He's not that anymore. But when he was, and Rich would be like, you need to be reading this book. You need to be studying this video. You need to be doing the activities. If you're not doing the income producing activities, you're not going to make sales and you're going to have to go back to work. Those were the things that were plaguing my mind.
And you did go back to work.
And I did have to go back to work. And it wasn't until when I was working at Staples
it hit you.
That it hit me that I was sacrificing my health and I was sacrificing so much time away from my child, all for this hangar place called Staples that I was working in. It was freezing.
It's like
I had to work there in the cold, and they wouldn't even let me have a space
wanted
heater.
To teach you a lesson.
Remember that? I didn't have a space heater. I was like, dude, I'm not coming to work with a pneumonia. And then here comes my, knight in shining armor. Rich comes walking in through the door, stands up to my boss for me and says, excuse me, but my girlfriend is not coming into work tomorrow. You don't let me actually put this space heater for her, because if she's sick, you ain't gonna have her here for long. I will make her quit.
You guys were going through a period of like it was 30 below zero.
Yeah.
And with the wind chill.
I was working in that.
And there was no heat in the building.
That sucked.
Yeah.
So, and you know how bad it was? The customer saw my teeth clenching and they were like, "Oh, baby, I'm so sorry. Did you need a cup of coffee or something? I'll go get you so you could get some warm."
Go to Starbucks right across the street.
And it was a Starbucks across the street, and I can't even afford Starbucks. And then all of a sudden, they're like buying me coffee from Starbucks, and I was like, "Oh man, there's some angels out there. Thank you so much." And that's what kept me warm, was my customers who love me, that I was such a nice customer service agent with them, I gave them a lot of value.
You knew how to. Yeah. Okay, it's like they
bought me coffee. And
they remember how you made them feel.
Yeah, and if I miss work, they would like, "Where's Ace? Where's she at? Is she at work today?" Almost blew my cover one time because they knew who I was, and I was like, "Oh my gosh," But it's funny because it's so true. But when you go all in, guys, keep this in mind. If you're going to go all in, also your mindset has to be there and you have to do the work. Richard, you went all in. You should be doing the work. Stop looking for the shortcuts. There are no silver bullets.
They don't exist.
They do not exist. No one.
They don't exist.
No one out there is going to paint a greener grass on the other side for you. Did you ever look underneath the grass to see if it was fake? Because it's a facade. Here's the grass that you're standing on. Start learning how to water it.
It's real grass.
Get that grass to grow.
Yep.
That's your own grass. Water your own damn grass. Like Donald Caney's like remembers what I say. You're going to do something, put the whole ass in. Don't do the half ass.
Don't do the half
whole
ass.
Right?
Exactly.
But listen, guys, it has been great hanging out with you guys. And we've been sharing a lot of great insight and a lot of our own personal experience. And the more you hang out with Ace and Rich, when we do Ace and Rich Live, you're going to learn, like, picking our brains. What do we know from our experience? Because we don't teach from theory. Forget the theory. There's a lot of books out there. You can spend hours in the library and read as many books on affiliate marketing and internet marketing and make money online and working from home and all that. Go ahead, kill yourself over it. But you're not going to find the real stuff until you actually dive into your first program, go all in, and start doing the work. That's how it's going to happen. And that's how it's really going to happen. And there are a lot of people that are naive. You know why they're naive? Because when you do go all in and people say they're going to do stuff for you, and then they think that they're having results from that. No, results come from your own production. So if I ask you a question and I say, guys, how's business? Really? You better take a good look into yourself and be honest and say, you know what, Ace and Rich? It's like this. And if that's the case, and you heard this message today on Ace and Rich Live, and you are looking at your business and things are not going the right way, you need to reach out to us. We can help you. We know how to do it. We've been doing it for years.
Yeah,
and we're here to help you get unstuck and start moving forward. And it doesn't matter if it's your own product or it's a product you're thinking about creating Or maybe you are an affiliate marketer yourself or a former network marketer transitioning to the online market space and trying to figure out how this whole thing works. How can I get my network marketing business online? How can I do affiliate marketing successfully like Ace and Rich? How can I get the results? How can I make my first real big buck? I want to know how to do it. And because I've got dreams, I've got goals, and I am driven. Well, if that's you, then this is the place to be right here. Rich, anything you want to add?
I think you said it better than I could have said it. You know?
Oh my goodness. Let me look at the comments.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. It's at the top of the hour.
Yeah, they're laughing at it. It's how you use the inches. Yes.
That's right.
Ace, you got to see Scarface. I know. I've
been telling her. She's like, "Oh, but it's kind of gory." I'm like, "No, it's not that bad." Plus, the effects weren't as good anyways.
Yeah. Ace was a bonbon eater. Yes, I was a bonbon eater. I like them. They were
well,
good.
no, she ended up actually, eating bonbons and watching videos on the internet. And I would come home from work and I'd be like, "What are you doing?
He was
You
mad.
didn't do anything I told you to do." And guess what? You're going back to work now. Because I wanted her to work the business while I was working. But then I said, "Nope, I'm going to teach her a lesson. I go back to work." And you know what? I tell you, she had a breakthrough at work. Because she realized, like, I need to change something. If I don't change, nothing's ever going to change.
Karen says, what would you recommend the number of your email list should be? Oh, we know about the sweet spot. I think she wants to know at what level, like what total number of subscribers on your autoresponder, like where's the sweet spot?
It varies on the relationship
Mm-hmm.
with your list.
Yeah.
I know people that have small lists and still make sales because they just got a really tight, good relationship with their list. And other people that, I'm going to just quote Jim Rome again here, when he said that what you lack up in skill, you make up in numbers. And somebody told me the sweet spot for a list was anywhere between 10 and 20,000 on your list.
10 to 20,000, Karen.
When you're brand
That's
new.
the sweet spot.
When you're brand new.
That's
When you're more experienced, it can be a lot
Yes.
smaller because you got the experience, stuff like that.
Absolutely. She's like, fire, smoke, and flames. Oh, I love it.
No,
Thank you
we shared
so
a lot
much.
of great stuff tonight. A lot of great stuff.
And you guys get to know us even more. I mean, earlier today, I just kind of went back and forth with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't take personal, okay? All right, but we get a little heated too on some discussions.
That's what people love coming here.
That's why
keep it
they
real.
see how we are
Yeah.
two different people.
So understand, guys, what we've done over the years is we've helped transform people's lives.
Yes.
Okay. And we actually came up with a program that is called Ace and Rich's Diamond Coaching. And what we do is we coach people for completely 6 months, right? We have another program for 3 months, all right? And if you're interested in getting more one-on-one, I mean, really getting intimate, okay? What I recommend and I highly encourage you to do, in the comments, comment me, okay? And what we'll do is we'll send you a message. We'll follow up with you, and we'll let you know more about that program, that information, so that way you can get a lot more help, more one-on-one personalized coaching to help you in your business to move you forward. Okay?
Absolutely. I'm really thrilled about Diamond Coaching because we've already moved a lot of our graduates out of their positions they have done, and now we're opening our schedule now, and we're ready to receive new students. So definitely listen. Do you know how much it costs for one-on-one coaching?
Yeah.
Compare our price to that and you would be floored. Trust me.
Exactly.
So definitely take advantage of that. It is absolutely essential to your success, becoming a marketer and learning some stuff and having the right guidance. And the cool thing is when you graduate, you still have us with you. No matter what you are involved in, we're always going to be there with you.
Exactly. I mean, guys, if you're a type of person that says, you know what, I need that one-on-one help and that one-on-one connection, right? Then definitely, again, comment me in the comments, okay? And we'll follow up with you, all right? So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman.
My name is Ace Guzman. Thank you so much for watching us here on Ace and Rich Live. Tune in again next Friday, same time, same bat channel.
All right, guys, have a good one, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.